Alright, I really do not know what goes through these rappers' heads because they always get super insecure about anything that is said about them, even if it's in a positive light, because I guess, once again, they're super insecure. They just don't want people talking about them or about their music. Even though they're a musical artist, don't you want media coverage so that more people hear about you and more people listen to your music? And therefore, you get more revenue and get that recoup for your label so that you can get more money. It's just a business, bruh, and we're all within it. As much as they don't want to associate with me whatsoever, and that's cool. I like my little own space because I don't do these dumbass antics that they do. Start threatening people, tell them I'm gonna fry their ass, not realizing the size differential whatsoever. Like, didn't you already get caught up with the police? Like, why are you threatening people online where it's completely permanent for the rest of your life? Because hypothetically, let's say you did end up beating me up, which is clearly impossible. Now, I don't want to take on Jaleel or anything, but some of these rappers, you already know, they're drug addicts or they're in the studio all the time. They don't eat well. They're eating Cheetos every single day. Your boy is eating chicken and ground beef with rice every single day. I work out every day. I go to the pool every day. You can't touch me. I don't do drugs, or at least every day, okay? I have a girl who lives with me, so I'm getting that pumping, if you know what I'm talking about. May get a little bit sleep deprived here and there, but nothing like some of these rappers who be popping Molly and staying up for 3 days straight and then falling asleep off the yerky for another 3. So anyway, if you don't know what actually happened recently, it's not that big of a deal, but I just wanted to talk about it because this bro wants media coverage, I guess, because he comes out of literally nowhere. He's like swiper no swiping, just tries to steal all of the peace and tranquility that we have in the music game right now. It's been kind of slow. Let's all just enjoy all of the rewards that we've built up in the last couple of years, right? Nah, this dude, I guess his streaming numbers are going down. The label isn't pumping enough of those SoundCloud bots in there. Not that you really make too much money on SoundCloud anyway, but all of a sudden I get a message on Instagram from Jace's Finsta saying, "Keep my name out your mouth when I see you. I can't wait to fry your white ass." Now, firstly, I just want to point out this is not the first time that he's out of nowhere just DM'd me threatening me for no reason. And I thought I already exposed his ass last time because I posted a promo for his last album. I don't even remember what it was called, that was paid for by his label, I might add. And then he goes through our DMs again months later and then just starts threatening me for posting him. It's like, bro, I was paid. I'm literally legally obligated through a contract to do so, or else that PayPal is gonna get withdrawn. But if he wants to play, I'm down. Another Logan Paul fight is brewing. His girl's getting exposed for being a Tatiana, so we might as well just add ourselves to the card because I would easily challenge this dude, but you know his label would not let that happen for PR reasons because I would literally eat him alive. Pause. Like, just to point out some facts here. If you look online, and I know that stats for net worth and height and weight aren't necessarily always correct. However, we do have his height and weight pretty close. Now, he could have gained some pounds or lost some since the recording of his stats. However, on his snitching papers, it quite literally had his height and weight on his ID. So like, dude is normally sitting around 5 foot 9 inches, 143 pounds. I don't know how many times I need to remind these rappers I am 6 foot 190 pounds. Again, I lift every single day except for rest days, and even on those days I do abs and arms just as a little fun thing. And reach and weight are one of the most significant things when it comes to fight. They don't even let boxers or UFC fighters from different weight classes go against each other, because if Mike Tyson went against Floyd Mayweather, I don't care how good his technique is, Floyd that is, Mike Tyson's literally going to rip his ear off. Not to mention I have a little fighting background where I've done jujitsu. If he ever pulled up on me, I don't really even do hand-to-hand combat because I'm not that good. I was a wrestler and football player. Like, most people actually don't know how to punch very well. I would just tackle him and put him in an ankle lock and literally break his leg, and he'd be crying home to his little girl who'd have to take care of him. But all they have in the fridge is some Capri Sun that she probably already squeezed dry. Now let's get into some predictions as to why he's currently mad at me. I think it's because of a video that I reacted to on stream by another YouTuber, I might add, but we were both technically defending him in that on the title, I clearly stated that snitching may have actually helped his career, in that think about how much free publicity he got from all the videos and posts that came out because of that news. A lot of people probably didn't even know about him beforehand, but then they checked him out like, oh, there's a new snitch in the rap game. Nobody actually cares. I'm pretty sure Gunna's song on his last project after he was outed as being a snitch for YSL, whether or not you actually agree with that, is like the #1 streamed song on Spotify for like the last couple of weeks. And that's all we were discussing, that nobody in the rap game actually cares, at least the fans, about rappers snitching, because none of us actually live that life. I am very transparent with saying that I'm just a regular guy out here with a corporate job, just chilling, not trying to have any confrontation, unless of course they bring it to me, because I'm always down for an argument. I almost went to law school. I like logically defeating people more than actually punching them, because if you destroy their character, that is way worse than giving them a black eye, let's be honest. And so once again, because we were actually defending his snitching allegations, which there was paperwork, so it's an actual fact, he's just shooting himself in the foot, one, in the argument by threatening someone who was defending them, and two, now you have all of these media and blog pages that you have blocked and therefore don't know when you're dropping an album, and therefore you're not going to get free promo from even the underground pages. The same thing happened with Autumn. I didn't even know Midnight Club dropped because he blocked me on every single account, even though I actually liked it. I just listened to it in the gym. But I don't know if y'all have seen, but not many pages have actually posted the album that he dropped last Friday or very recently, whenever it was. And so not only are you getting yourself worked up and insecure, but now you're losing money because nobody's checking out your project. Because a lot of people find out about different albums and whatnot through these media pages because they might not follow you at that point in time. And because these blog pages aren't posting you organically anymore, not necessarily because they hate you, no one in the media game takes anything personally, because it's just our job to post the news, maybe make a couple of jokes here and there. So maybe I get why they get offended, but at the same time, we all know a lot of times negative publicity is also positive publicity, and now you're just making your label work harder and spend more of their marketing budget for your album or release to get you posted on these blog pages because they're not posting you regularly. That has happened a couple of times. But just to end it off, Jace is actually a dumbass, and he's small as fuck. He can't touch me whatsoever. I would gladly see him in real life. I'm not flying anywhere like some of these rappers be asking me. I'm like, if you want to come to me, please do. I'm not letting y'all set me up with like a 15 versus 1 because I know y'all don't play fair. And didn't SGP West literally expose him for not wanting to go to a music festival or performance with other rappers in the scene because he was scared of like Rich Amiri or something? And if you're scared of other rappers who kind of live the same lifestyle as you, not training, not eating well, not sleeping well, what makes you think that you could touch me when this is actually what I do? Not to mention the reason that he got caught up with the police and then had to snitch to get out of jail was because he was doing Summer's dirty work for him, like trying to get back $1,000 from the plug or something. Like, why are you being someone else's minion? Especially when I heard that you paid him 15 racks for a feature already when you were technically streaming more than him back in the day. I would be so embarrassed if I was his parents, bro. With all that being said, this has been your boy Bobbalam signing off, continuing to train for the first rapper who actually steps up to the plate in real life. Of course, make sure to like and subscribe to the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, people. Nice seeing you.